Greetings, beloveds. It's a fact. Not all stock breakouts are gonna work. And in fact, it's a good reason to understand why not to delete ticker symbols that did not work in the past from your watch list. But first, for context, I've been doing breakouts for paid clients for more than 22 years straight, full time. Before we begin the video, I greet you in the love light of the one infinite creator. So in today's discussion, take a look here. We're going to be taking a look at a stock. It is Groupon, GRPN. And so I'm going to show you, highlighted here in blue is the areas where I sent out breakout alerts for clients. This is in late 2017. You can see what happened here is after some series of breakout attempts, we ultimately fail and we go into this multi-year drop. And then I sent out a breakout alert in the beginning part of 2024 and another breakout alert in the beginning part of not the beginning, but in the middle of 2024, and then one here in the last month or so. Now let's discuss that. Now, obviously not all breakouts are going to work. We can see here a clear example. And before I do that, let me show you. So on my paid website here, you can see the most recent one here is a breakout alert sent on April 17th. But before that, you can see that there was 2024, mid of 2024, early 2024. And then before that, we got all the way to 2017. So we have almost like a 8-year gap, 7-year gap between this breakout alert and this one. Now I have to go back to that point. Now understand that just by understanding the breakout minimum requirements, we avoided all of this period. Now that in itself is packed with information. We avoid all of this drop. Why? Because we missed the minimum requirements. So even that by itself is a good way of telling you that the minimum requirements are going to be helpful in preventing you from owning stocks that go on a multi-year decline. Now, we can also see that here on the failed breakout, if you took the breakout, nothing came out of it. And one of the reasons why that breakout at that time was desirable is because we can see that at that time frame, so we're talking about this time period here, you can see that the RSI was going to 3-year highs and one of the MACDs was also going to 3-year highs. So we had to, at that time, take the opportunity. Did it work? No. Now take a look at what happened again here in 2017. So there's this breakout that took place here, actually 2024. So last year. So there's a couple of breakouts here. There's this breakout and then there's another breakout attempt. So this breakout here and then one that happened in July. And in all of those instances, you can see that our RSI was approaching 3-year highs right here and right here. And the MACDs were effectively at 3-year highs. So take a look at one of the MACDs here. Of course, I use multiple MACD settings. One of the MACDs was moving to 3-year highs. Now, you'll notice that there's really minimum requirements are met, but the stock was not, for some reason, we don't understand why, was not in a mood to move higher. So subsequently, that breakout did not work. Right? So we stay out of the stock for a couple months, almost 10 months, until recently when I sent out another breakout alert. So this is in April 17th. So I sent out a breakout alert to clients here. And it is because, again, we see the RSI, very desirable. It meets our minimum requirement. RSI is moving to 3-year highs. That's good. And by this time, take a look at the MACDs and you can see the MACDs are effectively at 3-year highs. So this is at 3-year highs, approaching 3-year highs, if not at 3-year highs. This is at 3-year highs. So the MACDs also met the minimum requirements. Hence, it was definitely a breakout candidate for my clients. Now, fast forward to what has happened since then, you can see the stock has more than doubled over the last 2 months. So this is our entry here. The stock is now, I think, 120% higher from our breakout level. So yes, not all breakouts are going to work, but that does not mean that you delete them from your watch list. I am Eric with Mother.com. I leave you as I found you, in the love and in the light of the one infinite creator. Go forth rejoicing in the power and in the peace of the one creator. Adonai.